Hi, my name is Tina Pravat, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Farmhand Foods. Just 4 large companies control over 80% of this country's beef markets and nearly 60% of our pork markets. For a variety of reasons, that makes it extremely difficult for local farmers to access their local wholesale markets. Farmhand Foods is a for-profit social enterprise that is connecting North Carolina's pasture-based livestock producers to local food lovers, retailers, and restaurants. We source our meats from a network of remarkable farmers who are raising their animals humanely on pasture without feeding antibiotics or animal byproducts or using added hormones. And then we do the legwork necessary to get those meats into our local wholesale markets. We are based in the Triangle area of North Carolina. It's an emerging market for foodies, particularly locavore foodies. We have a ton of chefs and consumers who are committed to local sourcing and a rich pool of farmers who are producing food in close proximity to those buyers. At Farmhand, we saw a real opportunity to connect those communities more powerfully around meat. Meat presents a unique set of challenges and opportunities within a local food system. For example, farmers have whole animals to find markets for, and typically wholesale buyers only want certain cuts of meat. Farmers also tend to manage their inventory by freezing product, and chefs and retailers generally don't want to buy frozen meat. So that's where we come in. We buy whole animals from farmers, eliminating their waste and allowing them to focus on farming while we focus on marketing, sales, and distribution. We launched our business in October of last year with our sausage wagon, which is a food truck, but really it's our community engagement tool. It's a way that we started putting ourselves out there in the community, introducing our brand and our story to folks, letting them know what Farmhand Foods is all about, letting them start tasting our product, and that's been very successful. We launched it into wholesale sales in March of this year. The large picture there is of my business partner and I. Her name is Jennifer Curtis. Jennifer has spent her entire career working in sustainable agriculture. When we connected, she was the project director for something called NC Choices, which is a project of the Center for Environmental Farming Systems at NC State University, and that project has been focused around technical assistance for sustainable livestock producers. At the time, I was a student at UNC's Keenan Flagler Business School, focused on entrepreneurship and sustainable enterprise, and we really connected around this idea of supporting family farmers and building a business that would generate some rural economic development for our state. The third member of our team is Chef Drew Brown. Having a chef as a key member of our team early on has been critical, both in terms of creating some great products, product development, and building relationships within our local restaurant community. As a team, we've worked hard over the last several months to get our business to where it is now. We currently do about $8,000 a week in revenues. That's putting us on track for over $400,000 in sales our first year in business. We sell all different cuts of beef and pork, and also a selection of value-added products like a line of sausages and our city ham. Our customers include almost all of the best fine dining restaurants in the Triangle. Chefs that are creating a name for themselves nationally are buying our products and loving them. I attribute our success to date to 2 things primarily: our adherence to our core values, and also the hard work that we put into developing a set of production protocols that allow us to get some quality meats out into the market with a set of claims behind them. And those claims are local, humanely raised, pasture raised, antibiotic and hormone free, and no animal byproducts. The core value that I think runs most powerfully through what we're doing is transparency. It shows up in a very literal way in the fact that we trace every cut of meat that we sell back to the farm of origin and even to the animal of origin. It also shows up in our marketing. What you see up there is some of our point of sale materials where we're putting our farmers front and center so that people know exactly who it is that's producing their food, and what their farms are like, what sort of animals they're raising, how they raise those animals. It also shows up in the ways that we relate to our farmers. We're very open with them about the amount of our revenues that go back to them versus to our processing partners versus into growing the business. To date, we've been primarily grant funded. All of our funders are listed there, but we don't intend to rely on grant funds forever. We are a for-profit business, and financial sustainability is our goal. We know that we need to be at about 4 to 5 times our current volume to get to that point of sustainability, and we know that it's going to take about $500,000 to get us there. This conference is really our first exploration of moving beyond grant funding, and I'm really excited that it's here with you all who share our commitment to sustainable local food systems. Thank you.